Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there. Yeah, it's me, Brooke. And today what I'm going to be doing for you guys is I'm going to be reading from one of my favorite books, Julius Caesar. And I'm going to be reading to you guys the part where Antony is speaking at Caesar's funeral. Now, in this video I'm going to be playing as Antony and all the other characters that show up, since I'm doing this by myself. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. Man, I hate English. Jeez. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lies after them, and the good is often interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you, Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, it was a grievous fault, and grievously hath Caesar answered it. Here under leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honorable man, so they all are honorable men. Come I to speak at Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, which the general coffers did fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When that the poor have cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious. And Brutus is an honorable man. You all did see on the Lupercal. I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambitious? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious. And sure, he is an honorable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause then withholds you to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin with Caesar, and I must pause till it comes back to me.
Methinks there is much reason in the saying.
If thou consider rightly of the matter, Caesar has had great wrong. Has he, master? Marked you his words. He would not take the crown.
If it be so, some dear will abide it.
Poor soul, his eyes are as red as fire from weeping. There is not a nobler man in Rome than Antony. Now mark him. He begins again to speak. But yesterday the word of Caesar might have stood against the world. Now he lays there, none so poor to do him reverence. Oh, masters, if I was disposed to stir your hearts into mutiny and rage, I should do Brutus wrong and Cassius wrong, who you all know are honorable men. I rather choose to wrong the dead, to wrong myself and you, than I will wrong such honorable men. But here's a parchment with the seal of Caesar. I found it in his closet. 'Tis his will. Let be the commons hear this testament, and pardon me, which I do not mean to read. And they would go and kiss dead Caesar's wounds, and dip their napkins in his sacred blood. And ye beg a hair of him for memory, dying mention it in their wills, bequeathing it as rich legacy unto their issue. We'll hear the will. Read it, Mark Antony. Have patience, gentle friends. I must not read it. It is not meet that you know how much Caesar loved you. You're not wood, you're not stones, but men. And being men, hearing the will of Caesar, it will inflame you, it will make you mad. 'Tis good that you not know that you are his heirs, for if you should, what good would come of it? Read the will, we'll hear it, Antony. Will you be patient? Will you stay a while? I have overshot myself to tell you of it. I fear I have wronged the honorable men, whose daggers have stabbed Caesar. I do fear it. They were traitors, honorable men. They were villains, murderers. Read us the will, the will. You will compel me then to read the will? Then make a ring around the corpse of Caesar, and I shall show you what has made the will. Shall I descend? Shall you give me leave? Descend. You shall have leave. A ring, stand round. Stand from the hearse. Stand from the body. Room for Antony, most noble Antony. If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. You all do know this mantle. I remember the first time Caesar put it on. 'Twas on a summer's evening. That day he overcame Nervi. Look, in this place ran Cassius's dagger through. See what a rent the envious Casca made. Through this well-beloved Brutus stab, and he plucked his cursed steel away. Mark how the blood of Caesar followed it, as rushing out of the doors to be resolved. If Brutus so unkindly knocked or no. For you see, Brutus was Caesar's angel. Judge, O you gods, how dearly Caesar loved him. This was the most unkind cut of all. For when noble Caesar saw him stab, ingratitude, more strong than traitor's arms, quite vanquished him. Then burst his mighty heart, and in his mantle muffling up his face, even at the base of Pompey's statue, which all the while ran blood, great Caesar fell. Oh, what a father was my countrymen! And then I, and you, and all of us fell down, whilst bloody treason flourished over us. Now you weep, and I perceive you feel the dint of pity. These are gracious drops, kind souls. But behold, our Caesar's vestures wounded. Look you here. Look. Here is himself, marred as you see, with traitors.